Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Vols will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Downs. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will take the field first. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. There he goes to the left. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe wait. Take him away.
And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great Vol running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the day.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. Fights off a defender. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On target over the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
The Vols come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
after putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Downs. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks the tackle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Horned Frogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, TCU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 40. And the balls come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun, the inside give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Working that left side. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To the air on first down. It's complete.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. I've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback keeps it. Inside the 40. Lots of running room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on first down. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down the 23-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Volunteers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to the back. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. yard short. The Vols will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Under fire. He's going to fire deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. He'll take it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Horned Frogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ferguson.
You know, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, 3rd and short, the offense dials up the screen, expecting the pass rush to come upfield man-to-man, but it just simply does not work. Defense stays home, and they force the incompletion.
Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Turning it on. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Vols line up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the right. The spin, still on his feet. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They want to throw it. Got him downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the catch. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Single play, hit the big chunk, get the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Handoff from the gun.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Horned Frogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here is the Tennessee offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to do it.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking for a man, it's Ford. There's the pressure. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Vols will send out the punt unit.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40.
Makes the catch at the 20. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Ford. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got. Box between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and pushing on coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
Oh, he's got some space. Quick with the spin move. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the ground with the back. Gets it inside the 10. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Slams ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, TCU! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Ford. A little release to the back. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. And the Vols will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. A sky-high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what